Hey, Mike, you said I'm cheating for no reason.
You will cheat. One day he will do. I don't care if it's ping pong, he gonna
Right,
get it.
like how I'm
If
cheating.
it's ping pong, he want the advantage in the paddles.
I don't care about a paddle.
You figure out how to win.
I'm gonna win. Ain't no figure out. I'm gonna win.
It's a hell of an experience. You get that type of knowledge, that type of IQ.
I look up to Bud a lot. Honestly, he one of the realest dudes that I done met. He's still a normal person in his head. Like, he don't believe that he's above everyone else. That's how I feel about myself.
You see me around a lot.
I don't know.
Don't act like you ain't seen me around
Them days.
He said that.
Bud, come on. Terrence talking, I try not to talk back. I try to just listen and
Straight boom. Straight shot. Like right here? Well, right here.
He like a sponge. He soak up everything that he need to soak up, put it into.
Terence Crawford is reportedly spending time training alongside Shakur Stevenson ahead of Stevenson's highly anticipated fight with Teofimo Lopez, and his praise carries serious weight. Crawford has spoken about Shakur's elite speed, sharp defense, and rare ring IQ, describing him as one of the hardest fighters to deal with in boxing today. He explains that Stevenson's ability to read opponents, control distance, and make constant adjustments forces anyone in front of him to think every second. Watching Shakur up close, Crawford reportedly believes his danger level is even higher than what fans see on fight night.
people that don't go very far. You gotta always be a student. You gotta always be able to learn and pick up things from this person, that person.
He's a work of art. Sky is the limit with Shakur. He got the boxing skills and the ability to, do whatever he wants in the ring. And it's going to be very hard to beat Shakur, with the skills that he possesses and the smarts that he has, and given the opportunity, I think he can pose a great threat to.
Crawford also praised Shakur in a protective, almost big brother manner, pushing back hard against critics who label Stevenson as boring. He reportedly said that people who say that simply don't understand boxing. Crawford compared Shakur directly to Floyd Mayweather, reminding fans that Floyd was once criticized the same way before becoming an all-time great. According to Crawford, Stevenson operates at that same level of precision, intelligence and speed, using mastery rather than recklessness. In his view, Shakur isn't boring. He's brilliant. And that level of control is what separates elite fighters from everyone else.
Are you saying that because that's your man and you don't like Tank?
No. Hey, like I said, I respect Tank. Boxing, he's one of the ones.
Yeah.
We're gonna take his personality and personal things out of it. But boxing, he's definitely talented.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And he's definitely got that it. And he's definitely respected in boxing. But Shakur is a different fighter. Shakur is different. People may call him boring. People may say he can't punch. But they say the same thing about Floyd. Because they defensive.
Inside Stevenson's camp, Crawford has reportedly taken on a mentor role, sharing techniques, timing tricks, and subtle adjustments learned through years at the highest level. He emphasizes that every great fighter must steal small lessons from different styles and experiences. Stevenson benefits not just technically, but mentally, learning how to stay calm, adaptable, and sharp under pressure. Beyond the drills, their time together has built a family-like bond, strengthening trust and confidence. This blend of high-level knowledge and personal support is helping Stevenson grow not just as a fighter, but as a complete competitor. For Chris Algieri, it's weighed in by stressing how important it is for elite fighters to take real risks and face top-level opponents, even when the danger is high. He argues that true growth only comes when boxers test themselves against the best available competition. Algieri believes losses do not erase greatness, but instead provide lessons in adjustment, strategy, and mental toughness. Protecting an undefeated record may look good on paper, but it doesn't define legacy. According to him, real champions are measured by the challenges they accept and how they respond. When pushed beyond their comfort zone,
It's like a black kind of thing, like no disrespect. Like it's like, you know, like when you go to cookouts and all your family be sitting there playing spades and like
Teddy Atlas has also stepped in to defend both Shakur Stevenson and Teofimo Lopez from long-standing criticism. He points out that both fighters were unfairly labeled as avoiding tough competition earlier in their careers. Atlas argues that this narrative no longer holds up. Both men have consistently shown willingness to step into high-level matchups. He highlights their speed, skill, and strategic depth, explaining that these qualities don't come from protected paths, but from real testing. In Atlas's view, Stevenson and Lopez have earned respect by continuously seeking growth and proving they can handle elite
of boxing on this side of the world. You know, listen, there's nothing like the Garden. We've both fought there many times. I fought in the big room. There's nothing like the Garden. Just the vibe, like you said, champ, that's around that. And this fight is deserving to be here. It's that good of a fight. It's that big a fight, and especially like I said, like the health of American boxing. This is one of the best fights that can be made. And putting it in the Garden just makes too much sense.
But the idea of the turmoil, the eyes on it, the spectacle, the circus. Chris, you talked about the idea that Teofimo Lopez kind of lives in this. That's where he flourishes. That's what he loves. This idea that because there's so many eyeballs on it, it's going to be kind of a circus. Does that favor Teofimo a little bit when you look at the strategy? Yes, no?
I'm going to say well, I can't say for certain because there's no certain with Teofimo Lopez. He's one of the most up, down, left, right guys I've ever been around.
Mercurial, we could say. Yes.
But when he is on, he's damn near unbeatable. I mean, he's such a good athlete. He has such a good boxing IQ. He's so physical and explosive. And again, I've said this on past shows. I've called him many times for Top Rank, been around fight weeks. And it just seems to me, the more out of sorts he seems, the more back against the wall it looks like, the more that he's an underdog, the better he performs. And this could be that kind of situation. New York is a tough place, man. They're already gibbering, going back and forth, saying like, you know, he reps Brooklyn, but there's kind of questions about his Brooklyn roots. Can he really rep Brooklyn in the way that he says he can? So he's already getting that heat for that. I don't know. It might be a good thing to poke the bear in terms of how well Teofimo is going to show up.
Paulie, that's a huge. You're from Brooklyn. That's a big insult to say that you're not really from Brooklyn.
Insult him a little bit.
Insult him a little bit. Insult him, man.
But I'll tell you what. There's so many thoughts in my head with this situation because Teofimo is at his most dangerous when he's counted out, and this is going to be one.
Paulie Malignaggi has focused attention on how Teofimo Lopez is often underestimated heading into major fights, especially when compared to Shakur Stevenson. He explains that Stevenson's stronger media presence and larger fan base tend to dominate the narrative, sometimes overshadowing Lopez's abilities. Malignaggi stresses that Lopez possesses explosive power, speed, and real championship experience that demand respect. While Stevenson may receive more spotlight, Lopez has proven himself against tough competition time and again. According to Malignaggi, overlooking Lopez because of perception rather than skill could be a serious mistake. This matchup, he believes, will expose both fighters under intense pressure and reveal who truly thrives when the lights are brightest.
Teofimo at certain spots, he's avoiding this guy, he's avoiding that guy. You can't take those shots at these two guys. Definitely can't now. They are stepping up and they are taking fights that a lot of people are probably surprised they took. Now, a lot of people will say style-wise, Teddy, style-wise, is this going to be a great fight? I don't know if it will. I mean, style-wise, I could see you having a little reservations, you know, whether or not these guys will make for dynamite, they will make, you know, for electricity. I don't know if they will, but I'll tell you what they will make for. Two skillful fighters, two talented fighters, you know, two fighters that are at a high skill level that will compete in the sweet science. I mean, Shakur showed aggression in his last fight against Zepeda, you know, being elusive while being aggressive. You know, walking them down, fighting on the inside, you know, boxing well, still being able to counter, still being able to control space, but also be able to go into tight quarters and not be afraid to show that he's good on the inside too, that he can make you miss and make you pay outside and inside. Shakur showed that. That was great. That was great, and people applaud him. I applaud him. We were sitting there ringside. I was sitting there actually with your sister, ringside, watching that fight. And it was a terrific performance. Shakur showing that dimension, showing that attitude, showing that competitiveness, showing that dog like people like to show or like to talk about, and they want